It is a bantamweight matchup between Dominick Cruz and Marlon Moraes. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight. And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket. No, you don't want him in the bracket. All right, so here's the former UFC bantamweight champion, Dominick Cruz. Injuries, of course, DC, have been a huge part of the narrative. Unable to compete in 2012, 2013, 2015, 2017. Didn't fight in 2018. He is back tonight, and he believes he is ready to present the best version today. And when you talk about Dominick Cruz, you expect it, because even when he's away, you know that he's preparing himself to give you the best version of himself. His series with Uriah Faber, The Bad Blood, is something that we will always look back to whenever we think of his career. But it's those big moments, those bright, shining moments, to win over TJ Dillashaw after being away for years to reclaim the title. Those moments are the ones that will always stand out the most when you think about Dominick Cruz. All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Moraes is 32, Cruz is 34. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 10 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, Marlon Magic Moraes. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 24 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Dominick the Dominator Cruz. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far. I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Single collar tie now. And they separate. Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, straight right. And he comes through with a big knee. That knee hurt him. Oh, spinning back fist. Oh! Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, single collar tie now. Right hand punch from the clinch. Let's recompose and let's get going. Oh, brutal knee to the body. Spinning back fist. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
So as we pull up some numbers here for you, 29 total strikes have now landed for the all-time great Dominick Cruz. Looking to land the right just out of range. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Moraes gets caught with that punch. And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Final seconds here. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
Straight punch lands.
How about that shin? Oh, beautiful job by him there. Maybe the opponent was expecting the straight punch, and he goes to the hook.
Mike Tyson used to have some of the best hooks in boxing, and this young man tonight is throwing them with that type of intensity. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Powerful leg kick land.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
45 total strikes have already landed for Marlon Moraes, and landing with 43% accuracy against Dominick Cruz.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Moraes going for the head kick. No dice.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Tries the flying knee to no avail.
Beautiful takedown attempt land.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook.
Continuing to grapple, now going for a leg.
The problem with rolling leg lock in MMA, man, is you get beat up, especially if you're a little bit hurt.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. violent one at that, and you get a false sense of security messing around with this guy on the ground. He's got submissions from everywhere, goes to the heel hook well tonight.
Beautiful finish by this jiu-jitsu ace. He went right from the top position into that heel hook and got the finish.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Marlon Moraes!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting